guys, it's Lottie. Back here again with another video. Oh crap. Sorry I had my earbuds in editing mode, but as you saw from the title, today is story time. This is a really emotional one for me. I found this picture and it brought back a lot of memories. And you're probably thinking, well, why are you so sad about these memories? Probably because they weren't good memories. So I'm gonna go get that picture right now. Yeah, I'll try not to cry in this video, but no promises. Okay, so I got the picture, and here it is. Yeah, that is my little Jalisco dress. That was one of the first dances I ever learned. And you see what I'm holding there? I'm holding a bouquet, well, like 3 bouquets and a bunch of candy. See, you see that right there? This is gonna be really hard for me today, but I just needed to tell you guys because I'm very emotional about this type of stuff. If you didn't notice, I got a new jacket. Yep. But never mind that. This is gonna be hard. I don't really know how to start this. So all those bouquets and candies right there were from my supposed dad. My dad, I put him in quotation marks because he was never a father figure to me. My brother was, my uncle was. Those were father figures to me, not him. He wasn't in my life at all. I just gotta say that. And also I don't think he's my biological father, honestly. I don't. I look nothing like him, honestly. But, I never knew this about my mom until one day. My mom was married at one point. I didn't know that. She said that a little after you were born, after I was born, they got a divorce because my biological father didn't want me. He only wanted my brother. And me and my brother look the same. We look the same, it's just that I'm a girl version. But, so they divorced. And my mom was in an on and off relationship for my entire life with my dad that lives literally right across the street from me. And I say on and off because I mean it. Like, one week they would be together, the next week they would be having makeup sex. And I was 3. I remember all of this clearly. I would be in my crib, woke up at 3 in the morning, and they would be doing it. I would always look out of my crib and be like, but yeah. The next week, they were completely done with each other, so on and so on. Well, at the time of that on-off relationship, I was, I guess you could say, a daddy's girl. This might come out wrong, but if you've been through what I've been through, it would make sense. This might seem like I'm a brat, what I'm about to say right now, but you haven't been what I've been through. So my dad said that he had a really good job and that he would buy me anything and everything that I want, and that he promised to love and care for me. I'm sorry. That he promised to love and care for me forever. But all promises are broken eventually, right? When I was 6, I was too young to actually figure out what was going on. Like, to kind of put 2 and 2 together. But now that I look back on the memories, when I found this picture cleaning my room, I realized what happened. My dad sexually assaulted me. I didn't really know what was going on at the point. I was playing on my iPad and my dad started touching me. I didn't know what was happening. He put his hand between my legs and I took it out, and he did it again, and I went, and so I just continued playing on my iPad and he did it again. So I got up and I called my mom and I ran into the restroom and I took his phone. I called my mom and I ran into the restroom and locked the door. I locked the door. And my mom's like, "Yes, what do you want?" And I'm like, "Mommy, I was crying." I was like, "Mommy." She goes, "Yes, what's happened, baby?" And I went, "Daddy's touching me." She went, "Okay, I'll be over there as fast as I can." Maybe 4 hours later, she came and picked me up. This is really hard for me. Then my dad, he then abused me for calling my mother. I came out of the restroom, and you know those belts that like they have like kind of the spikes on them, kind of? He made me take my shirt off, and he whacked me in the back with them. And then he said, "If you ever tell your mother about this, I'll kill you." So, for the sake of my life, I never told anyone. I said I was gonna try that. For the sake of my life, I didn't tell anyone. Ever. This is the first time in 6 years that I am actually telling you, yeah. That happened, and so my mom, the next weekend, she went out again to one of her friends' parties. And I wasn't old enough to stay home by myself, so I was forced to go with my dad again. And I was begging my mom, I'm like, "Mommy, please, please, Mommy, I don't want to go back. I was begging my mom. I told her to take me to my friend's house, to her friend's house. I didn't care. To like take me at my aunt's house. I didn't care. I just didn't want to go there. And so I had no choice but to suck it up and go. So it happened every week. Call my mom saying that he touched me. 4 hours later she came. He whacked me in the back. Until I finally had enough. I was very young when I first learned about this. I was about maybe 7 when I started cutting myself because I couldn't deal with the pain anymore, and I regret that every day of my life. I regret doing that every day. I have scars on my wrists that I hide every day. They're pretty faded, so even if I took them off, even if I took off the makeup, you still wouldn't really be able to see it. But one day I just passed out, My mom came and she said, "Mari, wake up, wake up." I remember hearing everything, but I could not move. I was paralyzed. And she took me to the hospital, and they told my mom that I was cutting myself. And so my mom asked me, "Mari, why are you cutting yourself?" And I said, "Because Daddy's doing something to me. And he said if I ever told anyone that he would kill me." That was at the age of 8. So from that on, I started staying home alone since I was 8. Whenever my mother goes out, I stay home. I don't go to my dad's house because he's been in and out of jail. I don't go to my dad's house. I don't go to my grandma's house. I don't go to my aunt's house. I don't go to my friend's house. I don't go anywhere. I stay my ass in here. There's food, so if I have a panic attack. There's water, so if I have a panic attack. I have my medication if I have my panic attack. So, that feels really good to get that off my chest. Yeah. That's it. Bye, guys.